Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. My name is Hannah and welcome to a new studio vlog. It is currently 8:37 p.m. Monday, July 7th, and today I'm going to be making, or at least attempting to make, majority of my prototypes for the rest of this week, as well as making all of the charms for my shop update happening this Saturday. So our game plan is to make my 6 prototypes and get them finalized so the rest of the week I can finish making the rest of the things I'm going to be selling. And then I'm going to be also today making the rest of the things I'm going to be selling from the prototypes that I've already made. So I'm going to quickly show you guys the prototypes that I made the other day that I didn't share with you guys in my last video. And then I'm going to explain really quickly what prototypes I'm going to be making so far. So I'm going to show you guys the 3 prototypes that I made the other day. So I made Lumi, who is my bunny character, holding a little leaf umbrella. I'm so sorry if it's really hard to see. She turned out so cute. And then I have my bear, which is Fuwari, and he has a little mushroom cap and has a little bag. And then I'm also going to be making Puddles, which is my frog, who's sitting on a lily pad. There's a little flower in the back, and he's holding a cup of matcha. So these are the prototypes I made the other day, and I'm going to be making 3 of each of them so I can make a pair of earrings and a phone charm. If there's other people that want me to make more of each instead of just one of each item I sell, let me know. And then for my prototypes, I'm going to be making 2 sets of prototypes. The first set are going to be bakery. Hello everyone, this is Editing Hannah. I just wanted to hop in here real quick and tell you guys I'm sorry for the upcoming jump cut. I took out all of the video footage of me explaining the bakery collection because I didn't end up doing it and I didn't feel the need to keep it into the video. Even when I was initially making them, I had video clips of me making them, and I also removed those. And you're probably wondering, Hannah, if you had just edited them out, we wouldn't have known. I'm just mentioning it now because I have to leave in the commentary part where I brought up me talking about the bakery collection, so I'm just clarifying why it's no longer there. Super sorry, but I'll talk to you guys later. The other prototypes I'm going to be making are fruits. So I have Lumi as a strawberry, I have Puddles as a blueberry, and then I have Fuwari as a tangerine. This one's my favorite. These are also really cute, just like the drawings that I did. I really like them. And if anyone's interested in potentially seeing these, oh my gosh, I'm struggling, seeing these as stickers, let me know because I would totally make these as stickers if people are interested. But yeah, those are going to be the prototypes I'm making today. This is going to be potentially a week-long studio vlog, so I'm going to be filming over the course of the next week, prepping for my shop update, which is kind of really exciting. I also just got in a shipment of items I've been waiting, or a thing of I also just got a package of something I've been waiting for a day early. I was supposed to get it tomorrow, but it came today. I'll be sharing that probably tomorrow with what it's supposed to go with. And then I'm just missing one other package from another company to complete them, and then they'll be up and available on my Etsy, which is so exciting. Again, I'll talk about this probably tomorrow because it is getting late and me and Blackjack are going to go on a walk at 10. So I'm going to try and get all of my clay rolled out and get them weighed so I can get these going. So tomorrow's going to be mainly just me explaining things a little bit more. So yeah, I'm really excited and I hope you guys enjoy my studio vlog. This is going to be a really chill, just kind of like clay with me studio vlog. It's nothing too crazy. So if you guys also want to get creative, or if you're doing homework, you just need something cozy to put on in the background of whatever you're doing during your day, I hope this video brings you guys comfort, and let's get started.
Get started today at bmi.edu.
got all of the clay, you guys can probably see, rolled out for the trio with the accessories. They're all rolled out and ready to go. Or not rolled out, but I have all of the clay needed to do that. Now I'm going to be getting the clay ready for the accessories. So I'm going to put that under, which is going to be Fuari's mushroom hat and his little bag, the leaf for Lumi, and then also Puddles' matcha cup and his blackjack is back there now, and for Puddles' his lily pad. And then I'm gonna get all the clay rolled out for the bakery items and the fruit. So we're going good so far. It's currently 9:04 p.m. I think I should be able to get everything rolled out and ready to go in time for when I need to leave. And so they're prepped and ready to go for tomorrow when I start assembling. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the clay cut up and put out on my, what's this called? What I do my clay on.
That we want. I added a few blocks. I got some samples that we can put onto the shelf, along with a few balls.
Alright guys, I just finished, you guys can't even see, finished adding all of the accessory clays, so those are all nicely put on here. I just realized for the newer clay, or the newer charms, I'm going to be making like my prototypes. I don't have room for them to go on the main, like my main working mat. My main piece of plastic I do my clay on. So I think I'm going to use one of my I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm like actually losing it. Okay, I finished rolling out all of the clay that I needed. So that's all done. I'm gonna transfer now over to this plastic cutting board that I have to cut the rest of the clay that I need. And then we'll be pretty much set to go. It is currently 9:10. So yeah, I don't know if I might spend my time rolling them all into balls. And then I think I'm gonna call it for the night, since I just wanted to get everything pretty much rolled out and ready to go. So I'm gonna get started on getting the other balls rolled out.
4 to 8 would work. I'm using 6. I begin gluing them onto the canvas. I'm using hot glue to attach them to the canvas. I added a piece to the back so we could just box it all in, then add the other strips, trimming as needed. Now that everything's glued down,
Guys, I just finished cutting everything for the bakery and fruit items. I have all of the facial features / animal where they pop out of the fruits, and then I have everything cut for the pastries. It is currently 9:22 p.m. and I'm gonna get everything rolled into balls, and then I think I'm gonna call it the end of the night because it's 9:22. And again, I'm taking Mr. Blackjack, who's taking a little nap, on a walk like I promised I would do, and we're gonna be doing this every day. This is what our normal routine looks like. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these rolled, and then I'll talk to you guys before I end this portion of today's portion of the video. So let's get to rolling because this is gonna take a while.
in the center and moving out to the sides. I made a couple here.
currently 9:51 p.m. This has taken me an hour to just get all of the balls of clay prepped to be turned into charms, but I have them all rolled. You guys can see these ones, and then I have the other ones right here. I'm pretty proud. So the assembly process should be pretty straightforward tomorrow. It's basically just going to be me re-rolling all the balls to make sure they're perfect and just getting everything rolled out and assembled. It will take me probably like 5 or 6 hours to get everything done because the details I have to add are a little bit much, but I'm super excited to be able to get these done. And then for these prototypes, the ones I'm doing like just prototypes for, these I aim to have finished by like Saturday ideally. Since tomorrow's Tuesday and I'm going to be getting them baked and done, ideally I'd like to get them done by Wednesday, maybe Wednesday night, and get the ones I'm going to be selling done. And then, sorry, our air just turned on. I'm going to go turn that off in a second. And then ideally Thursday, Friday is going to be reserved for glazing everything. And then I'm going to get them assembled, and then I'm going to be taking product photos and launching the Etsy on Saturday, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to be posting about this on my Etsy's TikTok as well, leading up to the shop launch, so that way I can gain a little bit more people being like, ooh, okay. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, finished these so far. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I start assembling everything. Good morning, everyone. Today is July 8th. It's Tuesday. It's currently 11:48 a.m. I woke up probably about an hour ago, which is why I have dark circles and my face is a little puffy. But I'm about to have some breakfast / lunch. I'm having a croissant from Whole Foods, and then, oh, don't mind all my nail stuff, I'm also having a matcha latte with oat milk. It's a beautiful day out today, and I'm excited to start getting creative again. I'm gonna have lunch probably around 1 or 2. I'm gonna have yogurt with granola, but I'm just eating this now because I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm just going on my iPad. I'm watching some My Froggy stuff, and probably around 12 I'm gonna get up to start sculpting because I do have a lot to get done. So I'm aiming to get them all finished today, so that way the rest of the week I can just focus on the rest of my stock and getting everything glazed. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my croissant, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm currently sitting in front of our couch and I have our blinds open, so I'm getting some vitamin D, but I quickly wanted to share with you guys what my secret upcoming product is going to be. The goal is to release it by the end of July, but it might be pushed to the beginning of August because I'm still waiting on another package to arrive. But I'm going to quickly share with you guys what it is. I made phone straps. These are little stars, and I have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and I also have gold. This is what they look like, and I'm gonna be turning them into blind bags. This is so exciting. I've actually had this idea for quite a while, and I finally put it into motion. And obviously there's 7 different colors you guys can potentially get, and these are just, I'm so excited. So that's like my secret product I've been working on, and I'm quickly going to share with you guys the new packaging, or the packaging stickers I got from Moo that came in yesterday. So let me share these with you guys. So I designed front and back stickers. I was originally going to hand draw each bag individually, but then I was like, I don't really want to do that because you know, it seemed more reasonable to get stickers. And I know a couple other content creators or small business owners also do blind bags, and they do stickers as well. So the first one is the front. It just has Lumi in a sunset sky, and she's collecting the stars. And then the back of the bag is going to have all the different versions that you can get, and then it has my little logo down at the bottom. And I'm going to be adding the writing for each of these onto these, obviously, with a Posca pen, which I'm going to get started on later. But I'm not going to tell you guys what the line is going to be called. I want to leave that as a surprise. But yeah, that's what I got made the other day from Moo, if anyone's wondering. So yeah, I'm really excited about those, but I do have some other triumphs I need to get started on. So let's go back over to my desk and let's get sculpting. Okay guys, we made it back over to my desk. As you guys probably saw yesterday, I rolled out all the clay that I'm going to be needing, and today is going to be sculpting day. So I'm going to pop on a YouTube video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching my little montage of me. Okay, hey guys, I have you guys propped up really awkwardly on my tripod right now, so I'm so sorry. But I've completed all 9 of the, oh gosh, sorry, one of the eyes fell off full of puddles. Anyways, I've made all 9 of my original characters. So we have Puddles, and then we have Lumi, and then we also have Fuwari, who I just finished. I only filmed the sculpting process for Lumi because this has taken me already, I think, 2.5 hours. So I have them all done. Now I'm going to be working on the other prototypes for this week's drop. So I'm going to get those. I'm going to start working on those now. I digress. I'm going to start working on the other prototypes, which are going to be the fruit and pastry collection. I'm going to try and film as much of that as I can. This is just really boring because I'm sitting here just meticulously building everything. These should be a lot easier to make though because they're a little bit more straightforward, so hopefully this will go by faster. Daniel is home, which is why you guys don't see Blackjack right now. He's taking him out to go potty. But yeah, I'm going to aim to get this done in about an hour, so I'm going to film a little bit of this process as I finish up. Alright guys, I've switched back to the front view. I was just trying to work on the bakery collection that I had designed, and I don't know if I'm just not feeling it or if my skills are just not up to par at the very moment, because I could not for the life of me figure out how to get what I wanted really. I was getting really irritated and stressed trying to get them to look nice. So I'm just going to do the fruit collection prototypes, and then maybe down the line, if I can figure out how to do the pastries, I'll do those. But I'm just going to work on the fruit prototypes and then get them baked because it is currently 3:22 p.m. and I'm hungry and want to go shower. So I'm going to go ahead and get the fruits done, and then I'll see you guys when I have them being baked. Hey guys, we have a new angle. You guys are seeing my front of my desk. I have been trying to sculpt the fruit collection for the past hour and a half, and I cannot get it to look good. I feel like I just am not meant to make things like that, and I'm just getting really like overwhelmed and upset right now. So I have some fruit that I made that I'm going to bake just based off of the way that they look. I don't like them, but this is what we have made so far. I'm gonna bake them just because, and then what I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do for like future reference is I'm going to bake the base, like the fruit themselves, and then I'm gonna add the details on after so I don't risk smushing or messing up the way that the fruit's supposed to look. But I'm gonna go ahead and start baking everything and clean my desk because it's really messy, and then I will get back to you guys later. I'm just so frustrated and upset with myself. So I'll show you guys what they look like when they are done being baked. And then I think tomorrow or Thursday is going to be a glazing day. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, everything just came out of the oven. We have some casualties. Damn. We lost an eye. Oh my god, what the heck? Where does eye go? Okay guys, hey. It's been probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. They're baked. And my Puddles charms the like lily pads, I've only managed to salvage one. The other two, this one's missing an eye and the other one was completely deformed. I don't know what happened while it was baking, but we salvaged one. Slay. So I'm gonna have to make 2 more of him tomorrow. But my other ones that I made all turned out super awesome. Oh my god, I need to be so careful. I wish I could really show you guys in a better light, like way it looks, but these ones all turned out super awesome. So I have my Lumi with the leaf umbrella and Fuari with the mushroom cap and the little satchel. I need to paint the mushroom details on Fuari, but other than that, everything turned out super great for them. But I need to make 2 more puddles, which is a little annoying that they broke, but it's okay, everything's fine. As for the fruits, I hated the way all of them were turning out. Same with the bakery items. I think I'm gonna hold off on the bakery items and do it maybe in September as like a fall drop. But I wanted to do the fruits. So what I decided to do was test making the fruits. So I have the tangerine, the strawberry, and the blueberry. And what I'm gonna do is chalk pastel them and then bake them so they're hard. And then I'm gonna add the character detailings, like I showed you in my drawing, on after they've been baked. I feel like that way it's easier for me to do the character details without like potentially messing up the way the fruit looks. And also I'm gonna see if I can experiment a little bit with making these not flat on the bottom because I feel like it looks a little derpy. But other than that, I like the way the fruits turned out, so I'm gonna do them tomorrow as well. And I'm just gonna mass produce them because I don't need to prototype them since I already know what I need to do. But I'm so sad about the fact that I'm so sad about the fact that Puddles broke. But we live and you learn, everything's okay. I just need to make 2 more of him, we'll be fine. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Tomorrow is gonna be another sculpting day, and then that means Thursday and Friday are gonna be glazing and like attachment day. I mean, tomorrow and Thursday, so tomorrow, what am I talking? I literally don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Like my brain is like malfunctioning right now. What the heck is going on? Okay, so that's gonna be all for today, which means tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is gonna be another sculpting day. I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do. And then Thursday and Friday are gonna be glazing and putting my findings on. And then Etsy day, or Etsy shop launch day is gonna be on Saturday. I'm gonna take all my product photos at Blue Bottle and then my Etsy will be launched. So this video is gonna be a little bit on the longer side, but I feel like it'll be really nice to see like what it looks like for me to prep for my shop launch. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, hi guys, welcome to the Thursday portion of today's video. First of all, I have new hair. I cut bangs yesterday and Daniel cut all my split ends off, so my hair is significantly shorter, so howdy. That's my dog barking outside in our courtyard. Anyways, I was gonna glaze my charms today as everything is completely done, but I am pretty tired right now. It's about 6 and I just want to kind of lay down for the rest of the day because I'm gonna be taking Blackjack for a walk later today at 10 like I've been doing for the past couple of days. So I'm gonna share with you guys the fruit charms really quickly that I did yesterday that I didn't film because it was just really repetitive and they took me like 4 hours to make. I'm gonna show you guys those now, and then I'm gonna end today's studio vlog here because I'm trying to get this posted by tomorrow, which is Friday. So this will be up before our shop launch on Saturday. So I'm super excited about that. But let me go ahead and show you guys the charms real quick. So here are all the charms. These are all the fruit ones, and then I have the other ones that are gonna be included in the drop as well. But I'm gonna show you guys the fruit ones because you've already seen these other ones. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can see everything better. Alright everyone, here are all the charms. These are the ones I've already shared with you guys, so I'm not going to show them to you. I still need to glaze them. Don't worry about those. These are the new ones, so let's get into it. I have Lumi as a strawberry. These are super cute. I did kind of like an ombre effect with my chalk pastel, so it's more of a darker red and then it fades up to a lighter color. And then we just have Lumi. I think these look kind of derpy, but I feel like derpy is good. So that's what Lumi's look like. I'm either gonna make a pair of earrings and then 2 phone charms, or I'm either gonna make a pair of earrings and 1 phone charm or 3 phone charms. You guys need to let me know what you guys think. if you guys can. I have Puddles as a blueberry, and it's white on the bottom to kind of give it that ombre effect. And then my favorite out of all of them are my Fuwari as tangerines. I think these look so stinking cute. The lighting's a little iffy, but let me get it to focus. So those are going to be all of the kind of newer charms that I just did yesterday that are going to be included in the drop. If you guys have been watching this video since the beginning, okay. And I'm also going to be including all of the other charms I had listed before, plus the newer like accessory charms like Lumi holding her leaf umbrella or Fuwari with the mushroom hat. Those will also be included. So I'm super excited to be relaunching my shop. If you guys haven't been keeping up with my TikTok, as always, it will be linked down below because I do post more frequently over there, and it's more just store content. It's not really like regular day like I usually film for here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's studio vlog, and I will hopefully catch you guys on Saturday when I do my shop launch. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.